Good morning, everyone, or good day. It's morning here. I am showing you the Joyful Christmas card that is part of my November 2021 Be Merry 365 class. And for this card, we are using the Merriest Moments stamp set. And we are using the Merriest Moments frames and dies. So I'm gonna take that away. So it's a big die set that also comes with an embossing folder. So it's what they call a hybrid folder. This is what the folder looks like. It's a 3D folder, and you open it up and you actually can fit these dies inside. Like this one, the outline will fit right in there, and you can die cut and emboss at the same time. The same with the frame. The little frame fits in there as well. Okay, the individual, the delicate one, this fits as well. So, but I am not going to take too much time explaining the set. I just want to show you how to make the card right now. Okay, so let's take this aside. And the inks we need here is Real Red for the berries, Cherry Cobbler for the words outside and inside. We are using soft sea foam for the fern, and I use two different, so the Old Olive and Evening Evergreen for the holly leaves. This is die cut in Old Olive. The white part here is shimmery white, and the back, the main card is soft sea foam. So let's pull all that out and get with it. Need my bone folder. Here we go. I'm gonna so I embossed all that for you already. So all I did is I ran it through the embossing folder. I did have to emboss it sideways. So in order to get this impression, I had to, obviously I can't run it like this, so I had to turn it and run it through sideways. So that's your base card. Then we have all these pieces here. This is to stamp the leaves. I will show you what I'm gonna do with all these leaves. That's the piece that we're going to layer. You see that? And then we can stamp, or we stamp before and then layer. Okay, so I might do that first. Okay, just lay it out, and then Cherry Cobbler. Take my A joyful Christmas to you and yours. And I'm just gonna make sure it's in the center and it's straight, because I don't. Now, one thing I want to show you, with all this greenery on the side, you want to have your words off to the right side a little bit. Okay. Right, that works. Might as well stamp the inside as well in the same ink, and inside it's Season's Greetings. All right. So we are done with the Cherry Cobbler. And I'm gonna glue this in so it's out of my way. So I like to adhere my pieces using multi-purpose liquid glue, or Tombow, or made by Tombow, I guess. sold by Stampin' Up. And you can buy these glue bottles directly from me as a cash and carry item, and you save shipping. So now, so this is what we're gonna start out with. Next thing, we're gonna apply glue here and adhere it, and then adhere the whole thing to the front. So you wanna make sure you get enough adhesive on, because you see there's all kinds of ridges and everything. So you want to make sure you don't want to. It's kind of a hit and miss. If you don't put enough, then it's gonna lift up. If you put too much, it might bleed out. So I just go over it like that. Any of the ridges need the glue. Twist it a bit. Oh, I see there's a piece that hasn't been poked out. So when I die cut these, I normally try to remove any of the extra pieces, yet I did not do that here. So let's put this down, and I take my pick tool and poke this out. So here I see there's one piece here that's the one I need. That needs to come off. All right, get away from me here. All right, so now now I twisted it, obviously I turned it around. So now I make sure that it's centered. And matching the background. And now this can be adhered to the card front. And it's a tight fit. So our card is 5.5 wide, and this die cut, the cutout, is going all the way across that. So you see here's the other one that I did with my folder. You don't have to match it 100%. What you need to do is make sure that this frame is in the center, and then just go over it. And then I like to just turn it around and push from the back. All right, so that looks good. And now we're gonna do some more stamping. So now we need the leaves. I included this piece where you can stamp your, we're gonna start with the fern. So this is soft sea foam, and you just stamp it. Then I used the die cuts. So there is one. So there's 2 die cuts that you use to die cut that. I did not give you the die cuts for that. You can hand fussy cut it or use your own dies. Okay. So I'm just gonna be off let's move that over there. I'm just gonna go and die cut these. I'll be right back. And here I am. So I cut these out. Again, you can just fussy cut them if you don't have the dies. So we need 2 of the ferns, and we need these holly leaves here. Okay, they're in 2 different colors. So what I'm doing for in-person classes, I let people use the Stamparatus. So let's line this up. Oops, don't want that. So this is a template, and I included these pieces in everybody's kit. So what you do is put your pieces in there. When you come to my class, you put these pieces in there. There's one more that I'm missing here. Okay. Put these pieces in. Oops. All right. Don't be silly here on me. So when these are down, I'm going to start with the Evening Evergreen. I'm going to make room here. So this is for people who have a Stamparatus and who do have the die cuts. Okay, so here we go. I'm just gonna ink this up. And you fold over. Oops. And you got your leaves stamped. Okay, this one didn't stamp well. Let's see. This is good. This one didn't stamp well, so we're going to do it again. Now we're much better. All right. And now we're going to move this down and use the old olive for the next one. It's also a way to mass produce. If you need lots of these leaves, that would be the way to do. Cut out the white and then just stamp it like that rather than fiddling with lining up. So these inks will dry a little lighter, and I'm gonna set that aside. All right, so there comes the card. This is what we need. All right, so here we go. Here are all the pieces, and now we're just gonna build it. So these need to be popped up on dimensionals. I'm gonna use the little ones. Oops, go back. Big ones for larger areas, and the little ones for the small ones. Yeah, this one just needs a little one. And you're gonna get a large one too. All right, so what I did is I just figured out where I want my where I want all my ferns and all these guys. So that's the old olive. Go like this. So when you have two with dimensionals in the back, you should not go like this. You should offset them so they are not double height. So that will work. And then this guy here. So you can do that if you feel like you need to mount it ahead of time. So like this one on here. So I'm just gonna pick up a glue dot and then find where I want him. So I want it here, so it sticks, right? And I'm gonna get another glue dot, and then I'm gonna make sure I have the other one there. So see, these are not infringing in each other's area. And then we're gonna go with this, and that goes here, and then we just need the berries. Okay, so I'm gonna attach this first. I want to put a small one in here. I'm gonna go here. Then the big one up here, and then the whole bouquet of holly leaves, and that will go here. All right, so you obviously see that we need to stamp the berries. So the berries are stamped in real red, and I'm just using the other side of my die cut paper. Goes away, and I will cut these out using this little die, or you can hand cut them. Okay, I'll be right back. So there we go. There's the berry, and yeah, so the berries are gonna fit right here. So I want to make sure that this doesn't get too high. So I'm going to put a dimensional right in here in this corner, and put the berries on top. Oops. So that way, this all has one level of dimensionals. And here we go, your card is done. So you see the inks do lighten a bit. I hope you like what you see, and you come back for more. And just heads up, December class is all about gifting, tags, and gift cards. Thank you for watching.